Hello, myself Professor Pradeep Rathod, working in All India Sri Shivaji Memorial Society's Institute of Information Technology in First Year Engineering Department. Today I am going to discuss about the manufacturing process. There are various manufacturing processes are there, and today we are going to discuss about the sand casting process. In this sand casting process, uh, in which the conversion of raw material into finished product, uh, sorry, a mold is formed into the geometric shape of a desired part. Then molten metal is then poured into the mold. Uh, the mold holds this material in shape as it is solidifies, called as casting. The various terms which are used in the casting process are pattern, core, mold, casting. Pattern, first of all, we will discuss about the pattern making. It is a replica of casting to be produced. Then second, the solid form that is used to make the mold. Pattern has to be designed to facilitate molding and ensure good quality casting. A poor casting may result from a good pattern due to various other factors, but a poor pattern would never make a good casting. The design of the pattern depends upon shape and complexity of the casting, material of the pattern, types of molding adapted, number of casting to be produced. Generally, we use the material as wood, plastics, or metals, aluminum, steels for pattern making. Then, uh, in the construction and details of the casting process, there are two types of the cope and track patterns are there. The cope and drag patterns is a two-piece pattern representing the casting and divided at a parting line. Each of the two halls are mounted on a plate for easy alignment of the pattern and mold. The cope and drag patterns enables the cope select section of the mold and a drag section of the mold to be created separately and later assembled before the pouring of the metal. Then proceed towards the sand casting. Widely used casting process in manufacturing. This is a widely used process that is why called as the sand casting. Almost all the materials can be sand cast. Sand casting is a simple, complex, and large for making the large enough castings, various castings. Generally, we use a sand which we call as a silica sand, that is SiO2. It is inexpensive and very resistant to elevated temperatures. Mixture contains 90% of sand, 6% of clay, and 4% of water. Generally, we are going to manufacture engine blocks, machine tool base, cylinder heads, pump housings, and valves, etc. Stages involved. The next is we discuss about the stages involved in the sand casting. The drag of pattern is placed on the boards. Dry facing sand is sprinkled over the board and pattern to be provided non-sticky layer. Molding sand is then riddled into cover the pattern with the fingers. Then the drag is completely filled. The sand is firmly packed in the drag by means of hand rammers. After ramming, the excess sand is leveled off. Using vent rod, vent holes are made into the drag to facilitate the removal of gases during the pouring. The finished drag flask is now rolled over the bottom board, exposing the pattern. These are some of the methods to produce the sand casting process. Next stages involved into the sand casting. The sprue and the riser pins are removed first, and a pouring basin is scooped out at the top to pour the liquid metals. Then patterns from the cope and racks are removed. Facing sand in the form of paste is applied all over the mold cavity and runners, which would give a good surface finish to the finished castings. The mold is now assembled and is now ready for pouring metals. Then the molten metal is then poured into the mold. The mold holds this material in shape as it solidifies, called as the castings. Then proceed towards the core making. How the cores are made. Cores forms the internal geometry of a casting. Core is nothing but the internal geometry of the casting. They are placed in the mold and remain there during the metal pouring phase of the manufacturing process. The metal casting will solidify around the cores. The cores are made of the highest quality sand and are subject to extreme conditions during the casting operations. Once the metal casting has hardened, the core is broken up and removed, much like the mold. Advantages of the casting process. Size of cast object vary over large range from 5 gram to 200 tons. Anything can be cast. It's complex. It is a very complex shape objects. Weight saving, then wide range of properties. Then for the accuracy point of view, casting can be made like here provided proper molding and casting precision techniques are generally employed. Advantages of casting process. Fibrous structure, control over the grain size and low cost. That is the main advantages of the casting process. That is one of the cheapest method of mass production. Uh, then disadvantage of the casting process. Casted products are superior for compressive loads, but they are very poor in tensile or shock loads. This is the disadvantage of the casting process. Thank you. काय माहित बाबा झालं का नाही झालं तर आला बळबळच झाली वाटते.